Alright, so with this video we are going to learn a new tool called the Shape Builder tool. We're going to use some of the tools that we've learned how to use already. So inside the Shape tool there's the star tool, and I'm going to make a couple stars, and I'm going to reduce the points. I'm going to hold down Control and add more points, hitting up on the keyboard. I'm going to turn this into a gear in a moment. I'm also going to produce some circles. So I'm going to use the ellipse tool, and I'm going to stretch out a circle. Holding down Shift will keep your ellipse to a perfect circle. I'm going to make a copy of this circle just by holding down Alt. On a selected item, when you hold down Alt and you click on it and drag, you make a duplicate. Control D will help you to make more duplicates. Once you do the Alt move, you can hold Control D and make multiples. You can also just click on the object and go to Edit, Copy, Paste, Edit, Copy, Paste, 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 as many times as you need to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take two of these circles. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Control plus will help you zoom in. I'm going to put two of these circles so that they're overlapping. You can select multiple objects in Adobe Illustrator by clicking and dragging the selection tool to make a selection box. Anything that's even slightly inside of this selection box will then be selected when I let go. You can also select multiple objects by holding down the Shift key and selecting both of those items. Once you have both items selected, we're going to use the Shape Builder tool located in the toolbar about halfway down. You can click and drag this tool across the borders to melt them together. So when I do that, I end up with two circles melted together like this. Okay? If I undo that, and instead of using the Shape Builder tool as a positive tool that adds or blends shapes together or melts them together, I'm going to hold down the Alt key, and that turns the cursor into a subtractive tool. I'm going to click on areas such as these to make a crescent shape. And then ultimately, if you want to do this with circles, making a Venn diagram sort of overlap, you can make, and with the same tool, holding down Alt, you can make an almond shape, which would be a good shape if you wanted to start to make eyeballs like that, and moon crescent shapes as well. Okay. The other thing that I wanted to do while we were using this particular tool is I wanted to make a gear. So out of this star that we made earlier, I'm going to take the ellipse tool and make another circle. But this time I'm going to go to the center of my star, and I'm going to pull a circle, holding down Shift will keep it a circle, and then at the same time I'm going to be holding down Alt. So with two fingers, holding down Shift and Alt, finding the center of my star, and then pulling a star keeps it centered by holding down the Alt key, keeps it perfect circle by holding down Shift. So I'm pulling this out so that it just goes past the armpits of the star. Selecting both of those shapes now, using the selection tool, and using the Shape Builder tool, I'm going to hold down the Alt button to delete all the points of the star. And all the armpits of the star. And then ultimately, what you'll end up with is a gear shape. I left the gears a little long for my liking, so what I was going to do is I'm going to add another circle from the center again, holding down Shift and Alt and stretching that out like so. and then selecting both of those shapes and using the shape builder tool, but now using it in a positive way without holding down Alt to melt all this stuff together. Dragging across overlapping areas, and you can even add all these little teeth together if you'd like. Another easier way to do all of those, because it becomes kind of tedious when you do them one at a time, is to select all of it and pull something from the Windows category out. It's called the Pathfinder tool. Oh, and I had mine out, so it just went away. So Window Pathfinder. This is the Pathfinder tool right here. And in there, there's an option that says Unite. And if I just hit Unite, they all just united all at the same time. So it saved me a little bit of time. But anyways, on this project, I would like you to try to make these shapes, the crescent shape, the almond shape, and then a gear shape as well. So good luck with that. Let me know if you need any help. See you in class.